Hello everyone. Welcome to Gone Home. And I did play this game a little bit to make sure our recording software is working and that subtitles are on. And let's start a new game.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
June 7th, 1995, 1:15 a.m. Now this is nice. This kind of style of home entrance I always liked. And got a key. Oh. Oh, that's spooky. Got some nice flickering lights. Katie, I'm sorry, I can't be there to see you, but it is impossible. Please, please don't go digging around trying to find out where I am. I don't want anyone to know. We'll see each other again someday. Don't be worried. I love you, Sam. And I am Katie, so here. Caitlin. So I guess our brother Sam is missing. Ooh. To work from new home. Left on grab tree, right on Bornar, exit to 47th North, right onto 202E, entrance on right pass Wage Road. Travel time an hour 10 minutes. Ah. That's odd. It's like a map. Well, nothing in there. From hell. I think that's our mom. So our mom was Forest Service, maybe. Goodfellow High School. Well, that's a board game. No running. I see. Fletcher tips and tricks from the pros. Author magazines. Stephen King. 50 contestants with up to 21,000 in prizes. Critiques the art of feedback. Get published. The Secret. The Blank Page. How to 20 top authors critique it. Toilet paper. Just gonna take that with me. For no reason. then. Soap. Sparkle green apple. Alright then. And there we go. It's as if nothing happened. Oh. Wellspring Movers Incorporated. It just looks like they moved somewhere.
Dear Katie, so much has changed, even just since you've been away. We moved into this house. I'm in a new school, and my big sister being gone for a year doesn't make it any easier. It doesn't feel real, but I'm not gonna let it faze me. I used to tell you everything, and if I can't do it in person, because you're off gallivanting around who knows where, I'll tell it to this journal, just like I was talking to you.
Huh. That's something. Worldwide timetable. Oh my. Katie's deposit 7. I think that might be. I think that's, yeah, that's a 7 because it's got the dash. 6, 1994. Flight 881. 12:10 to Amsterdam. So I guess that's where I flew to. Sam, Daniel from the old neighborhood called. He wants to come see the new house. Call him back. Mom, Daniel is a total weirdo. The only reason I ever hang out with him in the first place is that he had a Nintendo when we were little. Huh. So there's someone called Daniel. Interesting.
Sam. Sam. Hello. Sam. Sam, where are you? Really? I need to talk to you. Please be there.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
Huh. Well, I think that was maybe the mom trying to get a hold of Sam. Maybe that was me. And then me telling Mom that I got back from the airport. Alright then. That's not ominous at all. Alright. There's a phone off the line. Or someone calling. Anyway, heavens to Betsy.
Oh my god. You are so lucky you finished high school before we moved into this house. So, it's the first day of school, and there I am, introducing myself to the class. And I say that I just moved into the house on Arbor Hill. All of a sudden, every kid in the room turns and just stares like I suddenly transformed into a mutant. I just stood there, wishing pretty hard for a rewind button. Because now maybe nobody knows my name, but they all know who I am. The Psycho House girl. Great.
Ah, that's not good. Severe weather warning. Wonder what that could be about. Maybe the thunder and lightning. Welcome, new student. We hope that you are excited about your first day at Goodfellow High School, as we are. Please be sure to bring the following with you. First day of classes so that you can get right into the swing of things. Alright. Paris. Hi, Mom, Dad, and Sam. I'm in Paris. I have done many things, Parisian things, including eating le pétillon d'envers and wearing a bonnet. I am going to have lots of film to develop when I get back. Sam, I'm bringing you something from Shakespeare. Something from the Shakespeare Book Company, since you are my favorite sister. Love you all, Katie. Mom, Dad, Sam. 1 Arbor Hill. Weird. Boone Country or 97141 USA. So Sam is not my brother. Alright. Oh. Who is Desto? Well, they're a military officer, whoever they are. Oscar Doc Manson. Oscar Manson, 60, of Boone Country, died peacefully last month in his home. Mr. Manson was born on September 8, 1933, in the house that would be his home for the rest of his life. He attained his degree in pharmacy at a young age and returned to Boone Country to practice. He quickly became a well-loved figure at the center of the community. In decades preceding his passing, he was seldom seen outside his home. A service will be held this Sunday at the First Methodist Church at 1 p.m. All are welcome. His survivors, including his nephew, Terence Grunford, as well as in spirit the people of Boone Country, to whom he provided wellness and comfort. Huh. Ooh. Cards. Well, this is as far as I got before. Distilled in Ireland. Oh, someone was drinking. Just put that back. Uh-oh. Electrical inspection form. Name of insured applicant Terence Greenbear. Property address here. Does the entire electrical system meet codes? Yes. Are there any deficiencies where is need correcting? Unclear. If yes, describe in detail. Wiring in the house is technically up to safety and apparent requirements. However, multiple layers of wiring have been applied to the structure over the last 100 years. System is frequently unpredictable. Lights blink in and out for no clear reason. Pressure on the floorboards and door frames interrupts circuits. Weird directly behind the surface property to the Wallace floor. Fixtures and structure. After decision with Mr. Greenbar, since there are no current safety concerns, issues will not be addressed. So that explains the weird lights. So the house has old wiring that cuts out. Oh. Swivelly chair. Benjamin Alling, The Killing of JFK, a theory. We're getting light. There we go. A suburb work of speculation plotted with amazing skill to show a level of magnitude art history that will not present in such an academic pieces. Entramil. A thrilling theory. I could put this book down. I couldn't put this book down. S. O'Reilly. Auto Parts. An important new book at the circumstances surrounding one of the greatest tragedies of our time. Cool. Combination. Ah. Well then, we'll see what that is soon enough. Crumpled pages. John Russell opened his eyes and saw them. The stars, twinkling as if they were lying on the grass. That place was 1,000,000 miles away. No, he blinked. The sleep from his eyes through the carbon-reinforced safety glasses of the space station. Archimedes. Yes, he was long from home, but the future needed him. John Russell's head swam. He felt incredibly drunk, despite not having touched a drop in hours. He vomited to his feet, his bare feet. He stared for a moment, blah blah blah, preceding his sick, feckled tonsils, scanning up his bare skin, bare knees, the eyes of a glorious bondwoman wearing a tight polymer fiber tuxin, then fabric that strained at the seams to contain her generous blossom, the embezzlement with the phrase matter transference operator. The one he passed out. What the fuck was that? Yeah, it's probably fine. John Russell had crossed the gap between time. Only messages had passed before, but now man. They needed him, now more than ever. Changing the past was no longer good enough. The instructions from the council had been clear. What procedure, what to construct from it, how to assemble it. He made the machine, how to transport him bodily across time, and now he stood there on the bridge of the starship Archimedes, coma ND of the vessel, because only he, who had saved the president's life twice before, could help the naive crew to their destiny, the fate of the galaxy. Well, finally found someone with as bad spelling as I. Nope. Thrilling binder. Nope. What in the world? Alright, let's get in the sunlight. Or light. In general. Yeah, I don't know what this is. On the floor it goes. Oh. Look at that. Alright, to here. Dear Terrence, I write on what... Alright. I write on... Who's breathing? Alright. Okay. Just getting worried. Alright. Dear Terrence, I write on what I hope and imagine to a joyous recreation news. That you are newly married to a wonderful young woman. I have had more than a little time to consider my past and my family and my thoughts. Have, after thinking on your desired and something, I am the 10 years something we last met your mother marriage something gave all much remembrance. This Nelid, you are always welcome on Avid Hill. Oh, that's where we are. Blank will understand. All you blank. Adjust this information. Yes, very immediately. Well, that's odd. Nothing important, I guess. Highlighter. Examine paper. Pioneer CLD D7 combination Laserdisc compact disc MSRP 999.99 CUCLDR0198 remote with blacklight double-sided play headphone out display on/off jog subtle dial front remote and digital CLV slow motion/freeze frame last frame memory 2S video outs, coax, optic outs, twin, 1-bit AD converters, SN radio, 116 decibel CD playback, 422 x 140 x 13 millimeter WHD. They say that a jack of all trades is a master of none. I have to disagree. Mastery is not a question of specialization, but suprance of purpose and dictation to craft. If you happen to be in the market for a combination of LD-CD player, you'll be glad to know that the Pioneer seems to share this particular. So whoever's desk this was into electronics, maybe. Back to the basics. Sent back in time. What if JFK wasn't? Early spacecraft, advanced technology, and World War II. Paradox results. Magic bullet theory. Why not destroy? Blah. So the dude is seeing. So he's thinking of ideas for a story. That's something. Oh my. Look at this. True stories. Magazine. Alrighty. Coaster. Oh, I don't see anything else in here. Oh. A stranger under my roof. Alright. So that's just about how to deal with teenagers, I guess. 0451. Alright. Dear Terrence, Dear Terrence asked me to write you regarding reviews you've been submitting for the last few months. Frankly, you're becoming more trouble than you're worth. From an editing standpoint, there's not a word limit into your job. Stay under it. Not to mind cutting harder to the weed out the tangents and non-sequoias readers from an unusable copy without heavy writers. The readers of Home Theater Aficionado want to hear about the quality and value of the hardware, not remnants of your childhood. If it were up to me, I wouldn't be writing this letter. I'd just be cutting you loose. There's tons of guys half your age who'd take half your rate to write stuff. I could actually see, but David's known you for a long time, and he's not and he's the boss. So I'm giving you one more shot on this. Say so. You should write him a nice note thanking him for your patience and be generous. Look through your old stuff and start submitting reviews like that again. Then everyone will be happy. Brent Kurtwood, reviews editor, Home Theater Aficionado magazine. Well, that dude doesn't sound too nice. Oh. Dad's second book. The accident. Oh, so he wrote the first book. Green Hellbringer. What up? Alright, I'm just gonna close that. There we go. We'll just imagine that wasn't there. Alright. Dear Mr. Manson, please find enclosed original document and a typed copy of your records. The notarized copy has been filed. Our offices thank you for entrusting our firm with this important matter. Oh, jeez. I, Oscar Manson, processing full competence of mind and memory after full survey, valued items to my name, do hereby declare this document my last will and testament. The following shall hold true upon my passing. I declare that my lifelong residence, Boom Country, that I am unmarried and have no children. I declare I have no outstanding debts to my name, to my creditors living or dead. I hereby bequeath every item of value of which I may die possessed, including the dwelling and surrounding acres located by Arbor Hill, as well as all professional property and momented accounts to my nephew Terrence Lee Greenbar, Jr. of Ellis County. In the event that said Terrence L. Greenbar, Jr. should precede me, then in such event the bequeast of him shall fall, and the same is bequeathed to his children as ordered by age and completance, as stewards of the estate. I subscribe my name to the will of this 13th day of August 1973, signed Oscar Madsen. Oscar was the dude who died here. God. Blah, Oscar Madsen, processing full competence, mind mending, and... Oh, God. Documentation... Alright, this is just the will again, but in cursive, I'm pretty sure. God, that is hard to read. Hey, are you there now? Girl Sam, I'm Tommy, in the back behind you, blah blah blah. Hi Tommy, yes I am Samantha. I am new, what's up? I just thought since you are new, maybe you could use a friend. I don't have a lot of friends, and thought I'd ask someone if you don't mind. Do you mind? No. I don't mind. What did you want to ask? Yes, it was your uncle who went psycho. Does it run in the family? So I think Samantha had a hard time at school because everyone's like, "Oh, it's the psycho game, blah blah blah." I'm an annoying brat. I don't know. Just people being rude. So that's nice. Girl Scout role model. If I do this. Nope. Alright. This is the first book that he wrote, I guess. About JFK getting not killed. Okay, Terry, hey man, how have you been? I know you're a published author and everything, but my editor at FI Aficionado has too much review work to do around, and he's looking for another author freelancer. Naturally, I thought of you. You were saying in your cast letter how much of a pain it's been trying to find a publisher for your latest work of literature and writing. Stereo Reviews is dead and simple. Sit at home with a glass of scotch, listen to some records, and write it up. How it sounds. And then get paid. I've included some issues of the mag to use as examples. If you're interested, to send some samples to my editor and tell him your old college chum Mike sent you. Here's the address. Yeah. So this is how Papa got the job. There's a lot of cassettes here. So he reviewed a lot of stuff.
Residents are strongly urged to stay indoors and secure all windows and doors. Flood conditions are expected at lower elevations.
Yeah, we'll just turn off. I remember I had one of these TVs at my house for a bit. These are actually dangerous to sit too close to. Alright, let's see here. Yep, greasy pizza. You actually can't throw away pizza boxes because of all the grease, they're non-recyclable. Same with coffee. You can't throw away coffee cups. Or you can't recycle them, I mean. Because they're non-recyclable. Alright, shipping label. Alright, it's just shipping. Enclosed, please find a Pioneer blah 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 unit. So my dad was just getting the unit so that he could review stuff and all that. Alright then. Oh, candle. Nice. Button. Batmobile. Alright then, wait a second. Magic pen. Alright. Making friends. Sam, thought you might need help, Dad. That's kind of cruel. Feeling lonely, it's a piece of cake to make friends.
You know that feeling where the first moment you see someone, it's like they have a big gold star around them, and you have to get to know them? Well, there's this girl. I think she's a senior. She's usually dressed kind of punk, but sometimes I see her in this, like, army uniform, and she's always drawing in this notebook, looking so intense. I had no idea how I would ever, like, have an excuse to talk to her. Till I noticed she and her friends hang out and play Street Fighter at the 7-Eleven every day after school.
Someone found a friend. Well, that's sweet. Couch pillow. Hauntings and poltergeists. That's something. So someone's like, oh no, there's ghosts in our house. The lights keep going out. Papers. Empty drawer. Ceiling fan. Well then. Nice little fort. What's in here? Oh. The heaven on the edge of the world. Samantha Gerber grades. Story of the Turtle People, Part 1. Yeah. Captain Eldura looked off at the ocean, went forever, or so it seemed. Somebody would find the edge and get to the paradise. Then she heard a cannon. Fire! Boom! It was the black pirate ship. She yelled, I thought we lost them at Horse Island. The first mate said, looks like you thought too soon. The black pirate ship came along the side. Captain Black himself came out onto the deck of the black ship. He yelled, Captain Eldura. Yar, never came gonna find the edge. There ain't no paradise for ya. Father, we're a liar. Captain Eldura yelled back, Then why do you keep following us, you imbecile? The first mate yelled out, We'll stop you, Captain Black. We'll find the edge of the world and you'll see her father was no liar. The battle kept going until Captain Eldura's ship got away. Now west, she said, and the ship sailed towards the sunset. That's funny. So someone's trying to get to the edge of the flat earth to find paradise. Alright then. Eraser. Ooh. Money. Nope, not money. Alright then. Squishmaster. Amazing. Blah blah blah. Oh. So this is probably from Mama, because she was a forest officer, ranger person. Oh my. Is this the kitchen? No, it's a tiny bar. And to be personally honest, it's pretty cool. You know, having a nice tiny little bar in the back. That'd be a nice thing. Well, I'm gonna read this letter. I write to inform you that, unfortunately, Mercury Books will be unable to publish your following up to the additional parents despite low sales of Accidental Salver. We went up ahead with the publisher of the second book in hopes that the Russell series catching on. However, sales of those, the first of our stewards in the series, end up here. It had been a pleasure working with you as a publisher, and we wish you and John Russell the best your future endeavors. Donald Phillips. That's something. Aw, nice. Alcohol. Glug. Well, that's interesting. Well, I think I found a nice place to end it. So, I guess I'll see you guys in the next episode.
Somehow I always knew that someday we'd be through. Now that it's happened, I just can't believe it's true. I've done the best I could to keep from feeling blue. Can't get you off my mind.